this is going to be Lady's Go Home video. This video could be utilized when she comes home to continue her training. By no means is she meant to do everything perfectly, but instead, it'd be best if she does mess up a time or two so you can see how to work through. If not, that's okay. I'll just explain what it is to do if she does mess up. Okay. Lady, we also will be working with other dogs in the room. Sit, which is awesome for her to work with distractions. Sit, good girl. Until she finishes that treat. These treats are a little bit firmer, so we may just take her a moment longer than usual. Down. Until she goes nice, flat, and relaxed. I also have some other types of treats in my hand, so I think she's a little curious about what those are. Lady, come. So sit is like I'm lifting her nose to the sky, paired with the verbal command as well. Lady. Yes, good girl, sit. And then down, I'm going to reference to the floor and wait till she was nice, flat, and relaxed. Good. So we'll do both of those again. Lady, come. Sit. Down. Leave it out. Yes, good girl, good girl. So we're going to use this rug here for her stays, just because when she does a sit stay, sometimes her feet do glide out from underneath her. A lot of the puppies do struggle with that. So just to deter that, sit, stay, flat open hand. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. And then I'll give her our universal release word of, okay. Yes, good girl. So do that again. Upstairs. Just guiding her onto a blanket again to deter the slipping feet. So get her into a sit, stay, flat open hand like a stop sign. Then you create the distance. So she goes to break away, scoop her up, take her back to the same spot, and put her back into that same position. Stay. This is to teach follow through. If I were to let her just run around and do whatever she wants, then she's not going to respect the command and not going to perform it the way she knows she should. I use that negative marker tone of to either deter her from breaking, or if she does, to let her know I don't appreciate them. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Okay. As you see, working with distractions, there's people all over the place today. Good girl. Lady. Okay. Good girl. Good job. So next we'll do a down stay. I don't necessarily need the rug for this. That's more so for the sit stays, but she might want to. It's more comfortable. Sit. Down. Stay. Same thing. Just keep in mind that these stays are structured. So if you give her a sit stay or a down stay, she has to stay in a sit or down position. If she breaks away, again, you take her back to that same spot, and then you put her back into that same position that you originally started off with. Good. And then I'll give her the release work of, okay. Okay. Yes, good girl. Good job. Good. So those are her stays. She's going right to the next command. She's really good with her kennel and weight. As you can see, she does not mind her play at all. We make sure to keep the kennel a very positive thing. Usually our pups have something to lay on, so I know there's nothing in this, but just for the purpose of the session, there isn't anything in there. But at nighttime or during daytime crating, she has something to sleep on, as well as a toy in there to help the time go by quicker. Of course, you want to make sure it's a crate safe toy, nothing she can shred or ingest, so no tennis balls, no rope toys, nothing plush. Nylabones or calm toys are really great. Wait. Wait. Okay. Good girl. So as you saw there, if she seems like she's going to lean, like she's going to potentially barge out, I just deter her with an close her in there, and we start over. Lady. Now, pointing in there. throw the treat in a little further. Good girl. Wait. Okay. Yes, good girl. Good. Just gotta get every last crumb. She enjoys her treats, that's for sure. Ken? Yes, good girl. And then once she goes in, I can give her that treat. If she's not really interested in it right from my hand, you can just drop it in. That's perfectly fine. It is important that I wait till her focuses on me and not chewing. This is the treat method. You can also use a crate safe toy, toss that into the back of the kennel, and use it just as if it were the treat instead. But you want to make sure either way that you have her focused before giving her that next step of wait. Wait. Okay. Yes, good girl. Good job. She's doing really great with all of her commands. She definitely seems to enjoy our training sessions. She's offering them. We'll do one more. Wait. Okay. Yes, good girl. Yes. Good job. Lady. So now we will do her place command. Just gonna turn this bed sideways. Lady. Good girl. Get rid of it. Okay. I'll just close that. Good girl. Put it out of the room. Start over for just a second. Close with this. Next we will get her on here. I just referenced to the bed. Lady. Place. A little smaller than what we're used to working with, so she's probably going to be a little big for it, but that's okay. Place, So if she was to break away, using that taking her up and putting her right back on there. You do not have to put her back into a position because place is not as structured as stay. So she can stand, lay down, sit. She could lay on her back for the belly rub, all of that fun stuff. And she can even have a crate safe toy or long-term treat. But for the purpose of this video, I just want to focus on the command itself. When she first comes home, you're going to want to start off with none of those distractions and closer range, and just build up to the distance that you'll see in this video. Place. Turning my back to her, changing body language. Place. Good girl. The whole point of the place command is to have her be content somewhere that's not in her crate. I love using this when I'm cleaning the house. If you work from home, this is a really good thing to utilize. Now we'll give her that universal release word of, okay. Yes, good girl. Good job, we'll do one more of those. Place. You can use anything you want for place. So it could be a bed this low that's a little elevated. It could be a bed that's more like this one that is a bit taller, but it doesn't have to be. Or you can even use something like this rug here. But you have to just keep in mind sometimes when you change up the material she's using, there might need to be a little bit more follow through or some practice with it. She's a very smart girl and very easygoing, very fun. I don't think you'll have any issues. And we'll be sure to go through all of these during her cooking session. Thanks. Good girl. Okay. Yes, good girl. So that was her sit down, sit stay, down stay, kennel and wait, as well as her place. And we will end with a really strong note. So I always want to end on a positive and successful note, which she did with all of her commands. But her strongest commands are sitting down, so we end on those. Sit down, lay down. I do have a pup right behind me, so a little distracted. Wait for it. Yes, good girl. Good girl. And lots of praise. Lady's doing really great, and I have no doubt you guys are going to love her just as much as we do.